A memorial tree in honor of St. Catharines resident Dorothy Crabtree was planted to recognize her role in preserving one of St. Catharines' greatest assets.
Dorothy was a lady responsible for raising the funds to buy the carousel when it came up for auction back in 1970 and saving it for the city. I would say that had it not been for her, the carousel wouldn't be here. It's a very unique carousel. There are only very few in North America with hand-carved animals. After raising the funds, she bought it and donated it to the city with the proviso that rights be kept at 5 cents in perpetuity.
Dorothy's daughter, Linda, was on hand to take in the ceremony.
Well, I think it's just terrific. she would have been 100 this year. She was 96 when she passed away. And I know that the carousel was one of the proudest moments of her life when she saved it. And having it here as a lasting memento to her life is just wonderful.
The idea to plant a tree was brought forward by St. Catharines resident Susie Mills.
It's a historic part of the park, and the carousel's all that's left, and it's a beautiful it's a piece of history. It's part of this park. It's amazing. Just look and listen to the carousel, and the kids are coming down and they're excited, and it's 5 cents. Where can you get anything for 5 cents?
St. Catharines MPP Jim Bradley was on City Council when the carousel came up for sale in 1970.
Dorothy Crabtree took it on as a project, and she wasn't prepared to just allow somebody else to do the work. She took the leadership on, and it was nickels and dimes and quarters and dollars, and as a result of her efforts, and City Council was cheering her on at the time, as a result of her efforts, $20,000 was raised out of $25,000. And the owner at the time, Sid Brookson, said, "I'll take $20,000 for it."
Like her mother before her, Linda Crabtree has a vision for the carousel.
There's no reason on earth why that carousel can't be made accessible to people in wheelchairs, scooters, kids who can't climb up on it, because it's quite a hefty hike up, older people who can't get up on it. I run a website and have for 13 years. It's called accessibleniagara.com. And it's for disabled tourists who want to visit Niagara. And I know that if I could promote the carousel, they'd come down, but I can't. And it's the one thing that's so dear to my heart, and I can't mention it because it's not accessible. So I'm thinking, let's do it. Let's make it accessible. It's not impossible. They've done it in the States. They can do it here.
Thanks to Dorothy Crabtree's dedication and hard work, the carousel now sees over 300,000 visitors annually. In Port Dalhousie, you're watching The Source.